Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of Hey Me Grilling. Now tonight we're going to stay right here in the kitchen. We're going to make a dish that my mom used to make quite a bit, and I really kind of got burnt out on it, but it's still really good. Come back to time to time. Really simple, really easy. Let's get after some Mexican chicken. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take us a mixing bowl. We're going to add 1 can cream of chicken soup. Then 1 can cream of mushroom soup. Come on. All right, next to the bowl, we're gonna add 1 can of rotel. Now, I have not drained it. I'm gonna add the juices and all. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take that can and we're gonna fill it with chicken broth. Once we got it filled, we're gonna add that into our bowl. Almost there. Voila. All right, like I said, just add it to the bowl. All right, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take us a utensil. We're just gonna kind of stir this stuff all in together, get it nice and mixed together. Now for a recipe like this, folks, I am 100% gonna use this canned chicken. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take these 2 cans, I'm gonna add 2 cans of chicken. I'm gonna take them over to the sink first and drain the liquid out. All right, so now that I got them drained, I'm just gonna add these cans into the bowl. All right, so now I got the chicken in there. Some of these chunks are pretty big, so I'm gonna take me a fork and I'm just gonna kind of come through here, kind of sifting through it, kind of breaking them up a little bit so that way they're not such a big chunk. All right, so I set that bowl to the side. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 1 bag of Doritos. I'm gonna kind of open the end a little bit here, mash the air down out of it, and then I'm just gonna go through and kind of crunch them chips up. Not a lot, not making them super small and busted, but break them up a little bit. All right, next I'm gonna take me a 9x13 baking dish, and of course, I'm gonna spray it with a little bit of Pam, so that way our ingredients don't stick. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pour about half of this bag out into the pan. Just kind of arrange it to where it's somewhat even. Some of the bigger chunks, I'm gonna break them up a little bit more. There we go. And I mean, this ain't gotta be perfect, just as even as you can get it. All right, so now that we've got our chips down, I'm gonna come over with that mixture. I'm gonna pour that over the top of my chips. There we go. I'm just gonna kind of spread this out, get it as evenly as I can get it. All right, next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come back. Now I got an 8-ounce bag of Colby Jack cheese. I'm just gonna kind of sprinkle about half of this bag over the top. And we're gonna put this in the oven just the way it is at 350 degrees for 30 minutes. All right, folks, so we just pulled this out after 30 minutes. Now what we're gonna do, we're not quite done yet. We're gonna take the remaining chips from that bag. We're gonna start sprinkling this out over the top of our cheese. Now we're gonna take the rest of that Colby Jack. We're gonna sprinkle the rest of it along the top here. All right, so we're gonna put this back in the oven, still at 350 degrees for an additional 10 minutes. All right, folks, we just pulled this out of the oven. We're gonna give it a few minutes to kind of cool a little bit before we dive into it. All right, folks, so we've let this sit for about 5 minutes or so. So I'm gonna start kind of diving into this thing. Now this is not one of those that's gonna be like firm and stay together very well. Once you get into it, you got that liquid from the cream of soups, all right? So we're gonna dive into this thing the best we can. So we got us a better utensil, I think, for this. We're just gonna grab this up. Look at that. Put it on the plate. All right, there we go. Forgive the fine china we got it left over from the great solar eclipse party, but Mexican chicken, folks. All righty, here we go with that all important taste test. Doggone, folks, that's good. All right, it's good and it's easy and it's delicious. You got all the flavors there of all those ingredients we mixed together. plus that little bit of crunch from the Doritos, really makes this a good dish. Very easy, very delicious, pretty quick. I mean, 5 minutes prep time, total 40 minutes cook time, so you're looking about 45 minutes, boom, you got dinner. So y'all please let me know what you think of the video. Y'all please like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all later.